Welcome to HomeLive Radio, part of Handy Magazine and the Handyman Club of America. Here's your host, Master Builder, Carl Chapley.
We're back, everybody. This is the HomeLive Radio Show, the voice of the Handyman Club of America. And thanks to Craftsman, we are in the mobile broadcast studio. That's where we are. Las Vegas, Nevada. We are live at the National Hardware Show. Alrighties, guys. Well, when I say the voice of the Handyman Club of America, I have the editor-in-chief with me here, Larry Okrend. Welcome to the show, buddy.
Thank you, Carl.
Mate, we've had you on before, and you're the brains, I think, behind this whole organisation. You keep everybody in check.
Well, I do keep people in check. Brains, that's another story.
Well, then you're the brawn.
Actually, that's what the other guys questioned that too, actually.
They do.
No, mate.
Somebody trusts you a lot, because that's a big title, dude.
It is.
Now for the pay.
That comes later.
There we go. We know where to send this.
Talk to your wife.
But, mate, we just come back from the Handy booth. And one thing I love about you guys is you're very independent and you put all the materials, technology, and all these great power tools to the test. So it was a great booth that you got this year. And is it true that you flew some of your members to the show?
That's correct. We have 6 members of the club, and they entered a contest. Close to 1,000 people entered the contest, which required some hoop jumping.
Jumping?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. They had to enter an essay and some photos of their projects, and we judged those and narrowed it down to these 6 guys, and they are incredible. They are very skilled guys.
Oh, very cool. So there's a lot of...
He missed the dinner the other night. You were at the dinner, and Carl missed the dinner. Some of these guys, I mean, these are characters. They're like us. I mean, I thought I'd come in there, and you weren't there, so I had to be a little bit of the star of the show, make up for you. And I'm telling jokes, and a couple of these guys, they just... floored me. These are just funny, fun-loving, loving life kind of guys, and I think that's what the Handyman Club is about. People that are active,
really is. It really is. The real deal.
Yeah, they're engaged. They're not just sitting back stagnating.
Yeah, and I think like our listeners, they're really interested and take in what we're doing and are real passionate about it.
Yeah, they're not tool collectors. They're doers. And, well, they may collect tools, too. I don't know. But
yes,
that's
we
fun.
collect just for the hell of it, but we want to use them someday, even if that odd tool like Court's like that too. He's got 14 Craftsman toolboxes, and he has.
I have 15. I beat you.
There you go. See? All right, I'm off the hook.
I've never met a man that has more than Court.
Both you guys know where that odd tool is, and I have some of those weird tools that you put down in between the windshield or the door glass and the door to spread it open.
Sure.
People go, what's this? Right? Do you have one of those?
I have 2 of them. Actually. The bladder. Yeah.
Of course you do.
I gotta have it.
I quit stealing cars, though, so I don't have that one.
Oh, you're missing out on live. Come on.
Yeah.
So, Ellen, what are you doing with that tool?
I use it every now and then. Matter of fact, somebody broke my daughter's window in her car the other day, and I found that I wanted to use it, but there was no window there. Right. But I did use it to spread it, to vacuum and clean all the broken shards of glass out, because sometimes you got to get that vacuum down in there. Yeah. So you have these odd little tools that you use only once a year or two.
People lock their keys in their car.
Yeah.
You have to be able to get.
Well, I've always questioned you, Alan, because you've always got a different car each week. So I'm thinking maybe that's why. But no, you're the car and driver guy.
Yes,
you test cars every week.
I have the fun job that I get to work with the Handyman Club through you and Carl, but I also get to work with Car and Driver Magazine and test cars.
Yep.
And yes,
that's a nice
job. God is good.
Somebody's got to do it, right?
Well, guys, let's talk more about the Handyman Club of America. And Larry, is it for me to say it's the handymanclub.com? That's the best way for our listeners to become a member in this publication?
That's correct. They can sign up there. They can sign up for one of our digital e-newsletters, for example.
Great.
Those come quite often. Anywhere from 2 to 5 times a week.
And you've got a lot of content on there. If you're not familiar with Handy folks, everything from tool testing to tips to product reviews. And the members actually get involved with testing tools because you send some product out.
Yeah, you brought
a
few
lot
out,
of stuff.
some of your members, to actually test tools.
But that's true. We've been around since 1993, and a lot of our content from past issues is archived online.
Yep.
So once people become members, they can have total access to all of that.
Because I love your tip section.
Don't you also allow people to, like, if you have a question, you can sort of blog or do something with your members that actually know more than you do, and actually instead of calling your local guy that's going to call you an idiot and say, I've got to do it or else you're not going to get it done type thing?
That's correct, because our members do talk to each other on the forums. Now, I'm the person who tells people they're idiots, but that's my enforcer job.
Of which you just witnessed on the air.
Now, as far as becoming a member, it's super expensive. It's like $14 a year.
Yeah, it's very very pricey. I don't think too many people can afford it, but
neither do I.
somehow or other,
What a value. Really, it's a steal to have access to all of that content. Get 6 publications a year.
A great magazine, too.
It really is. It really
Thank
is.
you.
And and what's great about you guys, I've said this time and time again, but with Mike Berger and a lot of the other fellows, whatever the content goes into the magazine, you guys actually physically build it.
That's correct.
So you go through all the complications and the issues, but you talk about that. And in real life, what was different from the television that I used to shoot, we were not allowed to cover what went wrong. Everything looked beautiful, and I know that would frustrate a lot of homeowners. So that's what's great about you guys, is that you highlight the problems and the issues that come up when you're building, a dog kennel to doing a concrete countertop.
Yeah, we'll highlight the problems before the member encounters them.
Exactly.
And that's,
So they know
that's
what to
what
look
makes it
for,
useful.
yeah.
You're saving marriages.
That handy magazine, it's like sitting around, like if you had 12 friends, or I don't know how many people are actually involved in forming this magazine, but sitting around and talking about it. And I challenge anybody to be able to read this magazine, any one of the magazines. And if you can't find one thing that you say, wow, that's cool, I didn't know that.
I find something new in every issue, too.
I love stuff like that because it's hard to find cool, new information.
No, it's true. It's good stuff.
I've never met a man that has one toolbox more than Kurt Stoskopf. This has been great.
He's going to change and buy one this weekend.
Exactly.
Larry, thanks for being on, buddy.
Thank you.
Guys, the voice of the Handyman Club of America, the editor-in-chief.
Yeah, he's the real voice.
He's the real voice. Okay, this is HomeLive. Stick with us because we've got a lot of cool stuff coming up.
House. Well, look together, everybody knows this is how the story goes. She knows